Sellers not following the government fixed price of potato, onion and egg. Road march to end with the step down of the government, says Mirza Fakhrul. 3 members of new militant Tawhidul Uluhiyya al-Jihadi arrested. Those were the headlines. This is ATN News. Good evening, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with English Bulletin. The Directorate of National Consumer Rights Protection (NCDRP) has conducted drives at kitchen markets in the capital to monitor whether egg, potato and onion are sold at the price fixed by the government. The drives were conducted in the capital's Uttor Badda, Moakhali, Mohammadpur, Staff Quarter, Demra. Shoppers were warned for not selling egg, potato and onion at the price fixed by the government. A shopper at Moakhali Kitchen Market was fined Taka 5,000 for failing to show the purchase receipt. The government has fixed the prices of egg, potato and onion as the prices were increased. Potato, onion or egg are not available at the prices fixed by the government. According to the buyers, only through announcement, it is impossible to control the market without monitoring. In Cox's Bazar, potato, oil and other commodity goods were sold at the prices higher than the prices fixed by the government. There was no monitoring on behalf of the local administration. The price fixed by the government has no effect in the markets in Brahmanbaria. Per piece kg egg is sold at Taka 14, per kg potato at Taka 45 and per kg local onion is sold at Taka 95 to Taka 100. In the markets in Bandarban, per kg potato price was Taka 10 to Taka 20, higher than the price fixed by the government. However, per piece egg is sold at Taka 12, the price fixed by the government. There is no shortage of potato as huge quantity of potato was produced this year. Shafiqur Zaman, the Director General of the Directorate of National Consumer Rights Protection (NCDRP), has made the comment. He said an invisible hand has made the potato market unstable. The NCDRP DG made the comments in reply to a query of reporters while inspecting a cold storage in Munshiganj on Saturday afternoon. He at the time said the sellers and buyers will have to use proper receipt during selling potato. Legal action will be taken for not having proper receipt, he added. The Awami League is observing countrywide peace rallies so that the BNP Jamaat forces cannot hinder the development of the country through conducting mayhem. Awami League Joint General Secretary Mahbubul Alam Hanif said this while exchanging views with the students who got chance to get admitted in the medical and engineering colleges and in the public universities. The program was organized at local Shilpokola Academy in Kushtia on Saturday morning. The Awami League leader said BNP gets hurt whenever any anti-liberation person faces trial. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has said the road march program will end with the step down of the government. He made the comment while inaugurating a 2-day-long road march program of Jubodol, Shechchasebok Dol and Chhatro Dol in Rangpur on Saturday. At the inaugural of the road march at Grand Hotel intersection in the city, Mirza Fakhrul, however, said the government has destroyed democracy over past 15 years. BNP will not take part in any election under the present government. He demanded immediate step down of the government and election under a non-partisan neutral government. A new militant outfit has been introduced with the name Tawhidul Uluhiyya al-Jihadi. Anti-Terrorism Unit ATU of police has arrested 3 members of the group, including its chief. At a press conference at the Anti-Terrorism Unit headquarters in capital's Baridhara, ATU DIG Muhammad Ali Mahmood made the disclosure on Saturday afternoon. He said The members of the new militant outfit were arrested through drives in the northern and southern regions and several areas in Dhaka from September 13 to 16. They were plotting armoured attacks across the country. He, however, said the militant outfit was plotting provocative acts through designing multiple terror attacks and spreading armoured and extremist ideology. People do not want revolutionary change with the influence of any force, said Planning Minister M.A. Mannan. The minister made the comment at a shadow parliamentary debate organised by Debate for Democracy at the FDC in the capital on Saturday on Universal Pension Scheme for Social Security. The chairman of Debate for Democracy, Hassan Ahmed Chaudhry, asked for guideline in labour law regarding half contribution of the organisation on behalf of the worker in the Universal Progati scheme. He said the Universal Pension Scheme will play an important supporting role in social security. Referring to inflation, the planning minister said for the sake of the country, it is essential to take risk, considering all aspects. Now a short break. We will be back soon with Canada hits pause on trade mission to India after tensions at G20 summit. Victory over India to boost Tigers' confidence ahead of ICC World Cup. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. A rally and a procession were held with the initiative of the Ministry of Government, Forest and Climate Change, marking the International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer. The procession, starting from in front of National Museum in capital Shahbag, ended at TSC of the Dhaka University on Saturday morning. Minister for the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Mohammad Shahabuddin, inaugurated the procession and the rally. He at the time said the ozone layer should be protected for the sake of our existence. Employees of the ministry, members of professional bodies, representatives of various industries and members of Girls Guide attended the program. Now news from around the world. October trade mission between Canada and India has stalled due to strained relations between the two countries. Canadian Trade Minister spokesperson Shantika Sentino confirmed the change on Friday. Canada announced to postpone upcoming trade mission to India, though no reason was offered for the delay. Earlier in the day, Indian officials told that negotiations over a trade deal were on hold due to objections over political developments in Canada. Moreover, during G20 summit in New Delhi, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi chose not to hold a formal bilateral meeting with Canadian leader Justin Trudeau. Modi also pulled Trudeau aside to criticize Canada's handling of recent Sikh protests. He highlighted New Delhi's strong concerns about continuing anti-India activities of extremist elements in Canada. Canada is promoting secessionism and inciting violence against Indian diplomats and threatening the Indian community there. Russia and North Korea did not sign any military or other agreements during summit, said Kremlin. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that no agreements had been signed during North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's visit to Russia. However, the visit has raised concerns among the Western nations as they fear it could bolster Pyongyang's missile program. Alongside, that could strengthen Russia's military in Ukraine. Hence, Russian President Vladimir Putin has said Russia will build good neighborly relations with North Korea. He added there were possibilities for military ties despite international sanctions on Pyongyang. Kremlin said Putin has accepted Kim's invitation to visit North Korea without giving a date for the trip. Saudi Arabia has announced a dress code for women performing the Umrah pilgrimage. The Ministry of Hajj and Umrah has issued such guidelines on female dress code. In the social media X, the ministry has outlined suitable clothing for female pilgrims visiting holy sites in. In a statement, the ministry said females are permitted to wear any clothing of their choice for pilgrimage or Umrah. They are entitled to wear clothing considering they adhere to certain guidelines. The clothing should be wide and loose-fitting. It should not have any decorative elements. The clothing should cover the entire body. However, Umrah is a name given to a voluntary pilgrimage to Mecca undertaken by Muslims. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Sellers not following the government fixed price of potato, onion and egg. Road march to end with a step down of the government, says Mirza Fakhrul. 3 members of new militant Tawhidul Uluhiyya al-Jihadi arrested. Canada hits pause on trade mission to India after tensions at G20 summit. Victory over India to boost Tigers' confidence ahead of ICC World Cup. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.